This video is gonna have major spoilers for Stranger Things season 3. I'm talking about like the actual ending that happens. So it's like definitely major spoilers. So if you haven't seen Stranger Things season 3 on Netflix, I say go watch it now, cry your eyes out, and then come back to watch this video. But do not watch this video unless you've seen it. Warning you one more time, turn this off if you haven't seen Stranger Things season 3. This is the discussion about the ending. So, last warning. Okay, so I think you've been thoroughly warned. All right, this is Talking Hands. I just want to make a really quick video. I'm not even gonna shoot any video actually. Just recording my voice actually of my theory of what happens to Hopper at the end. Well, more specifically, I think I have pretty much found proof that he's alive. Uh, besides the fact that in episode 1, you see that that machine would leave a pile of goo on the floor of like a melted human body after it goes haywire or explodes, and you don't see that from Hopper where he was standing. But besides that, there's another clue that's not really something in the show itself, but more like a filmmaking plot device that I think I just kind of realized. And that is Eleven losing her powers. Now, hear me out. When you watch the show, she will lose her powers every now and then, after she does something really strenuous. As she always says it, her battery is drained. But even doing lots of crazy things, it would pretty much come back. Within a couple hours, or maybe even, maybe like overnight at the most. But even after the craziest things, the powers come back. Remember, in this show, her powers don't come back after 3 months. So, think about it for a second. If they really just wanted her powers to go away because they wanted that last Starcourt Mall fight to not always be her saving the day, then it could just last for that fight. But it didn't. It lasted 3 months later. Why? Well, here's the reason why, and it's a plot point, is that if she had her powers, she can check to see if Hopper's still alive. And she can always just go put herself in the trance and look for Hopper, and if he's dead, then she won't find him. If he's alive, then she would find him. That's if she had her powers. So conveniently, for whatever reason, without any explanation, there's really nothing that happens that justifies losing her powers for more than 3 months. But yet that happens. So if you add it all together, I don't think it's as easy as the whole after credit scene with the Russians saying, not that one, not the American. That one could probably be Brenner. That might be just a distraction. Hopper might be actually in the Upside Down, or maybe somewhere else. But I'm pretty sure he's alive, and I'm pretty sure the whole 11 losing her powers for 3 months for whatever reason thing is part of the whole plan of how she can remain thinking that he's dead. She just kind of takes Joyce's word for it, since she can't check herself. Conveniently, of course. Again, it's like a plot device. Something that movies and TV shows use. Something that can be used to prove something just happens to not work at that moment to give you that suspense. And that's what I think this is. And for me, this is even beyond those other things. Like them not showing him actually explode and not showing his remains. Those things are very compelling evidence already. But coupled with this, I think it's pretty much absolutely proven. Well, if it turns out to be true, you heard it here first. Well, I don't know if somebody else has said it or not. I didn't really look. But, I did think of this on my own. I didn't, read this somewhere or hear somebody else say it. My idea, too, of how it would how it would be shown in season 4, or how her powers would come back. Actually, I think those two would kind of coincide. My guess would be it would be during something really emotional. Maybe her and Joyce get into a really big fight. Maybe she accuses Joyce of letting her dad die, which is definitely a really bad accusation, and something that she would only do if she's really angry or really emotional. and maybe in that emotional state she kind of falls into like a trance-like state. In that moment her powers come back and she finds herself in kind of like into that interdimensional plane where it's kind of like she's walking in shallow water, and she's in there and she's lost and she's like, Joyce, Joyce, not knowing what's going on. And then she hears like a voice off in the distance, and lo and behold, it's going to be Hopper, probably like screaming at somebody to let me go, or something, just Hopper being Hopper, or maybe him, I don't know, just whatever, it'll be him. And then she'll start running towards him, daddy, daddy, and maybe the water would just kind of like turn deep all of a sudden, and she'll fall in, and that's when she'll wake up from a trance, and Joyce will be there trying to like shaking her, trying to get her to wake up, and then that's when she reveals to Joyce that, hey, he's alive. And then cut to the opening credit title scene. That's my guess. I mean, if it happens exactly like that, it'll be awesome. But that's my guess for part of the proof that Hopper is definitely alive, and sort of how I think they will make her powers come back and the discovery of Hopper being alive kind of coinciding, because with her power she'll definitely find out that Hopper is alive, if he is, of course. But I'm like 99.9% sure that he is, based on all the different things that they did in the show that wouldn't really make sense if he was actually dead. But anyway, that was just my quick little video. I just wanted to do that really quickly. So, thanks for watching or listening, I guess. And hopefully season 4 doesn't take too long to get here, because definitely want to find out what happens. All right. Bye.